the weekly update to my options trading and swing trading journey. What you see here, these are basically my watch list of stocks that I could trade options on. I'm not going to say I want to, because some of these are just too risky. Again, I don't know, kind of placeholders to be put on here. Like Riot, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use that one. TSLL, obviously, that's the one I'm currently using. CLSK, I almost have, but again, it's been so green lately. I can't start with selling puts yet. MSOX is a good one, but it's obviously like so cheap, so you'd have to trade many contracts to make any money. And then, of course, there's TNA, which I am currently, well, I did trade one contract, I'll say, and then that was it. Apologize for the groggy voice. I actually just woke up from a nap, but I had to get this video done ASAP and out to you guys. So anyway, let's see how this week went. So not much action this week. What I did is I sold two puts, and I sold two puts across earnings. I did, when it was at $14, I sold a $10 strike. Wait, does that say TNA? That is not TNA. This is TSLL. Boom. Okay. So yeah, on July 16th, I sold a put for TSLL that expired on July 26th, which is the next Friday. Again, that's over earnings. $10 strike. It was 29% out of the money, and it provided me with $18, 18 cents per share, and it only yielded 65%. But again, as long as I'm over 40%, I'm good. I know lately I've been getting 100%. Like this one here was over 100%. Because, I wanted to sell one more put. I wanted to go find a $9 put, but I couldn't. So I said, screw it. I'll do an $11 strike price. This is when it was at $13.99. And at the time, it was 21% out of the money. And I got 30 cents per share, or $30. And that yielded me 110% on an annualized basis. And again, how do you get the annualized basis? You basically calculate your total return on investment, which in this example is 2.73%, right? And then you figure out how many days it took you to earn that, and then you get the ROI per day, right? In this example, 0.3%, and all you do is multiply that by 365 days. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, a whopping two puts. I know, not much activity. But next week, again, earnings on Tesla next week. I plan on selling at least two more puts across earnings, because I did have two puts expiring this past Friday, one at $12 strike and the other at $11 strike, okay? So obviously, you wanted TSLL to land above that, and if you go down here, it landed at $12.96 on Friday. So obviously, these expired worthless. If it landed, below, then I would be assigned, below $12 or $11, I'd be assigned, and I would own the shares. And again, that's not necessarily a bad thing either, because then I could sell calls. So, but anyway, these two expired worthless, which means I got my collateral back, which in this example was $1,200 and $1,100. So I got $2,300 back in my account. So guess what? I could sell puts next week using that money. So that's what I'll do. All right, wheel 1, as we know, is done. So I go right to wheel 2, and I'm going to update the put party. So the put party, again, we had 11 and a 12. We can delete these because the party is over for them. They did not get called, so they do not exist anymore. And we can close these out. Now the put party is now only down to 2 strikes, 10 and 11 for 726. But I plan on, making this party bigger next week, and I'll sell puts probably up to the 8-2 expiration, because I'll get more premium. And then if I go up above, I got nothing assigned, so I will add, add these up here as I get assigned to TSLL. If TSLL continues to go up, though, it's harder and harder to sell puts on, because it could be in a danger zone where Tesla could possibly drop back down, and then TSLL drop down twice as much, because again, TSLL is a double leverage fund of Tesla. It moves 2 times whatever Tesla does. Okay? Oh yeah, and July income, I'm not making much right now. As you know, June we had a great month, $627, which certainly helped my monthly income for the month. July, I'm only at $158. Thankfully, I got a dividend from TSLL of $40 total. So, it's not much, but it's basically at $200 total for so far. I got to make sure I hit my goals for the monthly income, which includes not only the distributions I get from the Yield Max fund and Defiance funds, but the options income that I do make. All right, so if we go to income, all right, I did not even update this. Okay, so premium income, I'll update. I'll just copy. So easy, right? 719, copy that. So you want to pick up 75, 76. So we got M 75, M 76. All right, $48. Wow. Now we're talking. Yeah, we are big time now. And then capital needed. Copy. Same thing. Same rows, 75, 76. So take that, plug this in. Capital needed. What does this mean? It just means how much I had to put up to earn that amount of money. And this will calculate what I yielded for the week. Yeah. So I had to put up 2,100, which again, that was the same amount, I had to put up this week in order to get the whopping $48. However, that did yield 2.29%. So some may consider this good money. Some may consider this a waste of time. But again, it's what I got to play with at this time. And then the hypothetical time, I did update this a little. So if you go to the options tab and you go to annualized, I have that averaged, right? I'm averaging my annualized income from day one. How much I make, each and every transaction. What am I averaging? So far it is at 246%, which seems a little high and unrealistic. So I do plug that in here. And then I decided to make another column of a realistic rate of return, which is, I'm going to cut it in a third. So I'll only take a third of what I'm actually doing. So we'll say that's the realistic one. So anyway, in order for me to make a $200,000 income from options premium, for the original rate of return, 246%, I would need 81,000. But using the realistic rate of return, I'll need 243,000. So again, this is how I'm going to look at it. This is how much money I would need. Obviously, I'd want to get closer to the high end of the amount in order for me to actually make $200,000 a year in options income. Because again, do you know anyone out there that they basically survive on options income? I don't. I would like to be one, right? Of course, I want to retire on dividends too, but why not retire on both, right? Options income and dividends. So again, I keep this out there because to give myself hope, to give you guys hope, and let me know what you think. So yeah, let me know who you guys are trading. Are you still? There's a lot of people trading TSLL, and what do you think about the high price? It closed at $12.96. They got earnings coming up. So is Tesla going to drop? I think people say more times than not Tesla drops on earnings. So I hope so. I wouldn't mind. I'll get assigned at $10, $11. I don't care. I'll sell calls again. I wish I had shares right now that I could sell calls on, believe me. But I don't. But yeah, I'm definitely going to sell at least 2 more puts over earnings. And if I get assigned, so be it. But the problem is I don't have enough cash now to sell more puts. But I'll have to figure that out. Okay? All right, let's move on to swing trading. So swing trading, again, I have my little watch list here. I think I added some on the bottom. Yeah, well, I added Eurex to this list, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. And I actually started trading Eurex. So as far as this week goes, though, who did I trade? Well, I have CONL. I've been adding to them. I haven't had a chance to sell them, but currently I have, a fair amount of shares, about 20, 40, 60, about 80 shares at $45.57. So we'll see how that goes. Currently, outstanding. Oh no, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. I actually sold CONL because in green, obviously, if the green part is filled in, that would mean I sold CONL. So I did sell for a profit on CONL. How much did I make? Well, $428 in total with CONL this week. Obviously, I don't have that breakdown. I could try to get that. Let's see if I can. All right, $167. So that's pretty good. Again, I'm not making much this month so far. SOXL took a dive. It tanked. And right now I own 40 shares at $52.84. 717, it started tanking. I'm like, let me buy some. I bought some at 57. Same day, it kept going down. And I went against my rules and I bought more on the same day at 53. Sure enough, the next day it continued to drop. So in the end, it was a bad idea. But again, SOXL is one I'm actually really comfortable with because it does seem to shift pretty fast in both directions. So right now I got XOL pending. Who else? Scroll through here. Yin. I don't know if I'm trading Yin ever again, to be honest. That's a scary one. I do own AMZZ though. How much? I own about 30, 60, about 90 shares at $29.12 average cost basis. But I'm comfortable with that one. It's Amazon, right? And then last but not least, I have 90 shares of Eurex. Again, this is a newer fund that Defiance launched 2x uranium essentially. So I got 90 shares of them at $15.81. And then TECL, this is another tech leverage fund. I believe it's 3x though. And I got 20 shares of these at $23.58. No, at $93.58. These are a little more expensive. So my pending investments right now, SOXL, I got $2,013 in, $2,113. AMZZ, I got $2,620. Eurex, I got $1,422. And TECL, I got $1,871. So total investments I got locked up is $4,734. That's not that bad. But I did decide to use 4 again because I saw the market just tanking. I'm like, I want a piece of that. And I'm trying to make some damn money on these swing trades. But for the month of July, I only got $410 in income so far from swing trades. And again, my swing trades these are all in a 401k account, in a retirement account. So I can't touch the money and I won't get taxed on it because it's in a Roth. But it's just another way to make money to my wife's account who no longer works. And yes, I have to convert it to an IRA, which I have not done. But since she can't contribute, I'm like, all right, let's just find a way to make money, which will work as a contribution, and this is the way to do it. And you see, okay, so far I've been making $4,535 since July 25th. So that's pretty good, right? Again, this method of swing trading takes zero, common sense here. You just buy on a dip and you sell when it's up. And that's it. So let me know if you have any questions as far as this strategy. Let me know if you think it's stupid or if you think it's a good idea. But so far for me, it's working. Also, let me know what you think about my options trading journey and what you're trading as well. If you guys are swing trading something else that I don't have on here on my watch list, let me know and I'll add it to my watch list if it's good. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. Hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you were entertained. If not, we'll try again next week. Sorry, I was half asleep on this video, but again, you got to do what you got to do. Had to get that nap in today. Pretty damn tired, but hopefully I still explained everything well with, obviously not too much of a groggy, tired voice, but it is what it is. All right, and if you made it this far in the video, again, thank you for watching. It's greatly appreciated, and if you don't mind, hit the like button if you do enjoy this content. Again, if you want me to change anything or add anything to this weekly video, let me know, and I will do my best. Because this is my lowest viewed video of them all. Although it's, to me, it's the funnest because it's different strategies to make money outside of just buying funds that pay you, right? Although I guess most people would rather just buy the funds and have their money work for them automatically and then pay their expense. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll get more popular on this video as time goes on. All right. All right, guys. That's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you later.